Yo, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome back to another exciting Lego Build Wednesday. If you peep the banner at the top of the screen, you can see that this is going to be our final Wednesday. Because we're going to be switching the stream to Fridays. Same time, 12 p.m. CST. So we'll have the banner up. I'll get all the YouTube video descriptions updated because I'm professional. I know how to edit stuff. Ripley's gonna help me, edit stuff later. So yeah, it's gonna be good. Fridays is gonna be nice. That's gonna be our new standard time. So, making a change. But as for today, we are in it, ready to go. We're going to be starting the Trash Compactor Diorama from Star Wars. So I'm pretty excited about this set. What was the original? Trash Compactor. Trying to see what the original MSRP was on this. Wow. Just searching trash compactor gives you a lot of Death Star trash. Retired. Ooh. Technically retired. This one went fast. We're still going to bust this open, though. This was MSRP of $90, though, it looks like. And we got this one in the clearance section at Walmart. If I can get it on camera here. The sticker. For $46.50. So, definitely a price point that we can stomach. I think these sets are really cool, but I think they are overpriced for what they are. Having done the diorama from the final lightsaber battle at the end of Jedi, $100. Tough to swallow, but if you can find these on a substantial discount, I think it's going to be really cool. That was still a fun build and everything. It just wasn't really close to being worth the money for me. We're just going to bust this open. The box is already kind of, because it's I think it must have been a return or something. I should have probably opened this when I bought it. Hopefully this isn't just random nonsense. Looks good. I already see a Chewbacca cards. Probably just a loose piece, right? I mean, looks like it's all in here. But yeah, the box is already pretty beat up from, being lugged around to different shelves and stuff. So, I don't think it's a must save. Yeah, look at the QR code, not the... There we go. Get my points real quick. KP, what's up? How was the fundraiser? Wow, I'm having a hard time typing today. Woo! Register my set. Gotta get my 20 insider points on this. For myself. No special occasion. Alright, 20 points for me. Perfect. So let's see what we got going on in our instruction booklet here. Usually sets like these have a decent, like, yeah, here we go. This is some rescue. Oh, Leia, you don't know the half of it. It's an improvised rescue plan that lands the rebels in a scrap heap of trouble, walls literally closing in on them while a ravenous reptile nibbles at Luke Skywalker for lunch. Of course, the trash compactor scene in Star Wars A New Hope is an all-time fan favorite. One thing's for sure, we're all gonna be a lot thinner, says Han Solo. Yes, indeed. Yeah, this is a classic scene. It does a good job of building the characterization of people. A stinky secret side of the Death Star. The trash compactor is such a stark contrast to the otherwise clinically polished interior we see of the Death Star. It's also where our newly forged allies are thrust into an instant trial by fire and pushed to work together under extreme pressure. Naturally, tempers run high. A very nice hint at the adventures that lie ahead. We've got some stills in here. Listen to them. They're dying, R2. Of course, C-3PO says that when they're whooping and hollering after having stopped it. Cool. Alright, well, yeah, let's get into it here. I'm pretty interested to see how the mechanics of this work. I've never seen this set in person, like when you compact it. Like, is it just loose pieces that slide around? Can't be that simple, so should be pretty cool. Let's set this aside for just a second. We begin at the beginning of bag number 1. Okay, let's see what we got in here. This guy going up. Get some trays here. Get some trays. Ourselves a new brick separator. Great. Here's all of our. Make sure we get them all out. Here's all of our stinky sewage water tiles. Pretty cool. So yeah. Let's bang it up here. So no minifigures in bag number 1. That's okay. We're going to get right into it. Let's build some stuff here. Okay. That old phone right now. Set these over here. Just find enough place for my instruction booklet to go. And with that, we are off to the races. Alright. Okay. 2 on each side here. Try to build up the floor. So not that. Leaving 2 studs out the back. Yeah. No need to count. We're going on this. All right. There we go, just like that. Boom, boom, boom. So we get our footprint already. I'm sure it'll be just a little bit bigger around the outside, but yeah, about the same size as the other one. Just a little bit too wide to sit comfortably in front of my DVDs, unfortunately. But we already need to do some rearranging in the other room. So nice to get some Legos in here too. It's almost time for spring cleaning, and in my house, spring cleaning also means spring rearranging and organizing and getting a nice little opportunity to play with all my toys and dust my Legos too. That'll be an important one. So it'll be fun. That will be fun times. It's nice to get your space all clean. All right. So this needs to sit right here. Okay. And then get some little L brackets in here. Some little extenders here. Very good. Okay. Let's start from the side and make sure we get this spacing right. There. It's right here. It's right here. Pretty nice. There. There. Yeah, just mirrored. All mirrored here. Very good. Some and final L bracket. Molto bene. Ooh, I've got arena codes just popping. Well, I'll try to redeem these after the stream. If someone steals my code for arena before then, that's on me. That's right, Magic the Gathering. I've been getting back into it because I don't have enough time-consuming hobbies or enough expensive hobbies, for that matter. So, you know, I decided it was really important to me to start doing the most time-consuming and most expensive one again. So we're just going casual on that. To begin, some light booster drafts and such. Okay. There we go. 2, 3, 2, yep. Good on that. Okay, start to get a little more complicated here. Just a touch. Oh, here we go. through the back side. So yeah, I hope everyone's been having a nice week so far. I've definitely had a solid one. Things have been going pretty good the last few months for me. Not too much to complain about these days. Okay. So these wings can move around here and they stay set with each other. Oh, no, guess not. If I would have just merely looked ahead to the next step, I would have seen that we're solidifying everything right now. So, no movement there. It's okay. I'm sure we need these technic pinholes for some reason or another. That will become clear to us over time. Or maybe it's just a structural thing. I mean, adds a decent amount of backbone on this. That's also nice. Oh, never mad about that. There we go, and then these guys behind here. Okay. So potentially more structural support. You know, probably when the walls go up or something, they'll use this, would be my guess. Put in our slider tracks here. So, beginning to assemble the crushing mechanism. All the way across. Pretty sweet. We're gonna cap off a load of stuff here, it looks like. Get it looking nice and slick. These sets do have a very polished look to them. Like the level of detail and like proportion and everything is impressive. They look nice on display. It's just the cost that's an absolute dagger for these on me. Half off though. We'll do that all day. I mean, I'd get basically any Lego set at half off. Anything that had an actual build that I was interested in. Okay, smooth out the old floor here. We're starting to already get some detailing on the floor here because we're going like, oh, there's some brown splotches. There's some yucky water here. See, this is a cool effect, but like stuff like this, it really, like 806 pieces, I think, on this. Here, I still have the page pulled up. It doesn't say the piece count anymore since it's retired. It's 800 and something. The point is that the piece count goes fast when you've got just like a bucket of 1x1 tiles that are getting used up, like. But, I mean, this is where you get your details, so it is what it is. It's just, you know, this makes it so that if you're just going off like price per piece, these sets can seem like a fine deal, but they're really like, I don't know. I'm being very negative about this, but you know, I think it is going to be cool. It's not like a set where I think the build is just bad. The ships that just came out, the Millennium Falcon, the Blockade Runner, and there's some other one from some show of Star Wars that I haven't watched. Those look like a better deal to me, but I think Star Wars stuff, I feel like you just eventually can pretty much get any of it for 20% off if you're patient. And none of them are so breathtaking that I like feel the need to go in on them at launch. I think we'll be able to get a deal at some point. They do look cool. But I want to get another big set soon. I mean, like, I really liked building the Lion's Night Castle. It was cool working on one set over multiple months. Definitely enjoyed that. I was looking at the D&D set, but the Mimic gift with purchase went so fast, and to me that was like, you know, with that being gone, it's like, okay, well, I'm so much more incentivized to wait for like a double points weekend or something, you know, than to just get this now. There's no way to justify getting a $360 set with like just this flower trellis thing as a bonus. Like, the flower trellis looks nice, and I've been checking the like honey special deals to see if there's anything that like lines up nicely, but so far, you know, hasn't been anything like so tempting. But we'll keep checking throughout the next few days. And then other than that, we might just make a Blue Bricks order soon. They've got some really cool stuff, and you know, given that there's nothing really on LEGO that I'm super over the moon about, and I have a large amount of points, which means that if a gift with purchase that I really wanted came out, I could redeem those to help me get it at a discount, lower price point. Give me 1 second, I'll refill my coffee here. In other exciting news, we've got new stove and dishwasher coming today. What? Our dishwasher has been inoperable since we moved into this house, which really, honestly, like, I listen to so many podcasts, I really don't care. Like, I just do the dishes by hand, and I'm happy about it most of the time, but the dish drying rack and everything like that is kind of a space killer on the counters, so I'll probably try to get used to using it. I think it would be beneficial. But the stove stopped working a little while ago, and that's obviously a dagger. My roommate and I both really like to cook. My partner loves to cook, so not being able to do that, even for just a few days, has been pretty annoying. I made myself some stuff at work the other day because I was just like, well, I can do it here. But yeah, that should be cool. They're coming sometime between 3 and 5. So shortly after we wrap up the stream here, that'll be nice. That will be nice. Hopefully I'm getting this pattern right. I'm kind of distracting myself by chatting at the same time, but I think we're good. If you never notice a problem, then it's not a problem. So this goopy water is all centered, in the center, which makes sense. The back here is going to be like, have the crusher, like the walls on top of it, probably. Okay, like halfway through the floor tiling. It feels odd to be capping so many of the studs in the set so early. But, obviously there's still going to be places for them to go. Another big pocket of brown sludge. Keep going on our water here. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about getting the stove back in action because the burners stopped working as well. That's the thing. Is like I don't really bake or like use the oven like a ton, but the burners, like when I was a line cook for a long time, like saute was my favorite station. Like I love pan frying and griddling things. That's my favorite way to cook, preferred way to cook on the griddle. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong line. What? What was that I was saying about noticing a mistake or not noticing a mistake? Oh, good thing they gave us a brand spanking new brick separator. All these little tiles. Oh, this is going to be a pain. Okay. Well, let's go down the line here. Yeah. That's a negative. Let's go. Let's replace things as we go. That can help us see if we can leave any of this stuff in place. I mean, I could just figure it out, presumably, but this is going to be no, because this is going to take it too low to where we have to pry them to get this big plate down. Yeah, no. Alright. Well, 2 smaller plates, but yeah, no, this all needs to go. No big deal. That's what the brick separator's for. Just a little bit more time we get to spend together. Catching up here. The brown ones go over here, eh? Alright, and it's just like we never made a mistake at all. How lovely. These tiles, we're going to try a trick to straighten them up too after we get everything down. We're going to run the brick separator along these creases, and that can help make everything look more square. Like some of these are slightly off base right now. I'm like not paying attention to that because I think this trick will take care of a lot of that for us. Now we go back and do the layer that we were started on, or the pattern that we started putting on this previous layer, I should say. It's starting to look like this is going to pretty much take us to the end of the bag, just getting this floor done. Which makes sense. It's a lot of tiles. Let's see. This. So yeah, a lot of these are out of whack here, but yeah, we'll try our trick. Actually, let's finish this row, and then we'll try the scrape the brick separator along there and see if it works as good as it. I've had success with it in the past, and I've seen videos of people doing it to like all the little tiles on like the roof of Rivendell, which admittedly is a little different because there's spaces in between those, I think. Well, no, I'm not sure about that actually. Good, I said that. Alright, everything's in place. Let's get this stuff out of the way. I'm gonna try this here. So basically, it's just like, run along there. I mean, I'm trying to like look for. Yeah, does a pretty good job. So basically, you just put the tip of this down into the crease and just kind of run it along there, and that helps straighten them all. Pushes them into place for you. It's done a pretty good job. Feels good. I mean, already it's not like it looked that bad. You don't have to be so intense about this. Generally speaking, it's going to look fine, but try to take a little extra time to make everything look extra nice if we can. Okay. So here's, I think, the last row of sludge here, and then we'll see. There's obviously going to be a little bit left to do. We'll see what else this bag has in store for us. We'll move on to bag number 2. We're only like 33 minutes into the video. I don't know. I was thinking this was going to get split up into 2. And it probably is going to need to be split up into 2 just because of my time constraints with those appliances getting dropped off. Can't really just white knuckle it and just go. So we'll see if we have, you know, an extra half hour. I mean, I guess we could do like 3 bags, and I've been trying to keep the videos a little more even, just for YouTube's sakes. It's a little weird when it's like 2-hour video, 2-hour video, 20-minute video. But doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Okay, we're almost out of these sewage water tiles. 3 left after this. One of them will be an extra. Or 3 of them. I mean, this is... Have I made a mistake somewhere? No. It's because there's one of these at the end. That's why. But there's 3 of those left. Maybe some will go like up on this or something like that. We'll see. Let's see here. our tracks in on the opposite side here. Try not to make a huge mess while doing so. Challenge level impossible. Okay. Very good. I'm gonna put down some plates on some of these guys. Sure. Anything to add strength? Okay, and then capping these off with a nice sludgy brown. The brown helps break up the look of this a little bit. So many Star Wars models are just gray, gray, gray. Like, the designs are cool, but color leaves a little bit to be desired. I would like to see more colorful Star Wars ships. The problem is most of the colorful Star Wars ships are from the like Clone Wars and other related shows, which are like the things that I haven't really watched. All of the like mainline movies, everything's very gray. They present themselves a little more seriously, I think. People are like, it's a cinema. It must be serious. So serious. Classic little spanner bit of this piece. It's cool. And here's our eye. Oops. Little scanner eye. That's going to fit right on this jumper here. So just like so. Build some stuff up on here too. This. Is all the way in there. Look at all this junk. Look at all this junky trash. Yeah. Let's just go. Yep, right onto the studs. Good. Okay. There we go. And we'll get a little more trash in here. Trash all around. Trash. Where's... Oh, I'm sitting on it. That's why. Trashy. Trash. Trash. Just a jumble of trash. Sits right flush with this other bit here. So our eye is kind of peeking through. And then just a little more trash. I like that this is just like, oh yeah, random like Technic pieces and weird like it helps make the look of this really nice. So is this other junk going to be attached to the walls, probably? Because this is all tiled out over here. Like, I feel like the walls are going to have stuff attached to them so that when it moves, it can, like, push them up or something like that, maybe? We'll see, but I think that's probably it. So 2 extra of these tiles. That's very nice of them to bestow upon us there. Work. Okay. So ready for bag number 2 here. And then maybe we'll wrap up by doing a little shopping. We'll check out Blue Bricks and build a hypothetical shopping cart. Probably not something I'm going to pull the trigger on today. I get paid on Friday. Should be a good paycheck for me. All right. So bag number 2 has a couple components here. Just open this here, maybe. Okay. There we go. Okay. Make sure everything's in the bag, looking good. Another little one here. Very good. Just one straggler to shake out. Okay. Lots of good big pieces and panels and stuff in here. But first, let's get our guys made up. So, not my first R2-D2. Might be my first C3PO, actually. There you go, R2-D2. Boop. These guys are on the outside looking in and all the scariness going on inside. Check out our C3PO here. Pretty cool arm prints, back print. Pretty detailed. I don't know if all C3POs are. I mean, they're definitely more detailed in general on minifigures than they used to be, so maybe they're just like all this nice now, but pretty good. We could check, I suppose. Pop over to Brick Link. See if this guy is special. That's the one. 6 minifigures. 6 minifigures is kind of a lot for a set like this. Printed legs, toes, and arms. Toes? Oh yeah. Yeah, there they are. He does have toes. He's got his silver components on the leg. I don't really know. Appears in 3 sets. Does this one. C3PO and Gonk Droid paper bag. Trash Compactor Diorama and the Yavin 4 Rebel base, which is basically a giant minifigure pack. That's another set that it's like, unless it's on a deep discount. C3PO and Gonk Droid paper bag. I've never seen this. Oh, I want that Gonk Droid. Well, you can buy it for pretty cheap. Show me in North America only. Yeah, $8.50 if you want it from America. So it's not like this is a super valuable minifigure, but it's a cool C3PO. What about just Gonk Droid here? Can I buy just this Gonk Droid for like $1? $1.75. Weird. You know, things that people bother to sell online. Crazy to me. Anyway, enough fooling around. Let's get back to work here. So let's see. Details up on the front facade of the guy here. Just kind of listen. Where's the 2x1s be? Right here as well. Okay. 2x1. I need one without the studs. There we go. Oops. Get this on here. Oh yeah. There we go. Cap this off here. The gray is showing, but I think there's going to be like a placard in front of this sign, if you will. Oh, yep. There we go. That's the next step. Are these printed? I think they were printed on the. Oh yeah. Pretty nice. You're gonna make me pay $90 for this set. You better have stuff like this be printed. I don't think there's any stickers on this. One thing's for sure, we're all going to be a lot thinner. That's a good line. Stupid line. But hey, you know, George Lucas based this stuff off of Flash Gordon. It's not like this was ever supposed to be like high art. I think a lot of people's expectations for Star Wars is too high in my opinion. The better to be realistic about it being a pulpy adventure series and just appreciate it for what it is. The Roger Ebert School of Movie Evaluation. You should be evaluating movie. You should be meeting movies at their level. Like, what is the movie trying to accomplish? Does it succeed in that? Not is every movie the greatest artistic achievement you've ever seen. You know, it's just not realistic. Okay. Capping some more stuff off. Here. And in the other corner. Okay. There we go. Now, building some stuff up a little, changing the levels here. Okay. Just those two little sections. Building up a wall. It's time to make a wall. Here we go, making a wall. Da 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 da. Wall making. Ooh. Alright, get out of here, wall. We're not making you. We are making a wall. We're just making it separate and then attaching it. 6 studs in. You're good. And where's my 2x2 jumper? Is it you? Yep. Okay. All right. We're off to the wall races. It's already looking like a wall. What's that? You want me to look like even more of a wall? Okay. Flip this over and we'll get some struts in here to help strengthen this a little. Okay. Like so. top and bottom for these. The studs poking out one. Make sure everything is depressed evenly. Okay. Flippy flop it back. Hold up the top and the sides. Top and sides. And the corner, of course. Okay. There we go. That's a wall. Now, let's decorate it. We're decorating a wall. Gotta make it look all modeled and nice. As the instruction booklet said, this is a departure from the slick, brutalist, simplistic architecture. Simplistic architecture of the rest of the Death Star. Okay, so that's one side. Other side here. Boom, there we go. Very nice. Keep laying in our panels here. This time, because there's, you know, not perfect horizontal lines, I am going to be a little more careful as I place these, try to get them looking good from the jump, because there's not always going to be an easy just seam to run along like they're broken up by vertically oriented pieces. So I do want to make sure that as I go, I'm trying to make these look relatively decent. Don't have to be perfect. This isn't you know, it's supposed to look imperfect to a certain degree, but we still want it to be structured. I mean, this is a wall, you know, this is still the interior of a structure. If anything, the bottom of the goop would have been the place to have the tiles walk. I've been watching the Great British Baking Show, so I just say wonk now in casual conversation, apparently. That's interesting. Straight band of brown there. Pretty good. Just on first placement. Yep, that looks fine as well. So every 3 lines, there's not that one, row of studs. Maybe for connecting trash to, in some degree. I'm still curious if this trash is just going to be loose. Like I haven't peeked ahead, so no spoilers. I mean, you can spoil it in the chat if you want, but... Oh wait, no, this time I did the other side first. Okay, so back over here. Oh. Straight line of brown. Straight line of brown. Brown, 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 brown. You know, the color brown gets a lot of flack. People don't like brown. I don't know why. I think it's a lovely color. I mean, it depends on the shade, you know. Some are nicer than others, and it depends on the context, too. But given the right context, I think brown can be really lovely. I mean, it's the color of the earth, you know? It's like, I don't... You know, maybe that will out me as a would-be hippie if I felt that hippies actually cared for the planet at all. Oh, I didn't even put my runner on the bottom here. So I wasn't even done with that side when I thought I was done with the whole step. I wasn't even done with half of it. But now, there we go. Cool. There we go. We got a wall. And then, ooh, okay. So this is just to give it a little bit of layering and depth here. So these ones, yeah, cool. So these are like braces on the wall, except some of them have nice and scummy scum built up on them as well. Okay. Oops. Go. Yeah, oh, I missed something too. I missed these little doodads are supposed to go in here. That was on a previous step, but no matter. This central stud is still unattended. Very good. Noticed it because I saw it next to this guy right here. Good, so just a few studs left on each side. Will there be once we wrap this section up here? Okay. Yeah. The depth really does help. I mean, it kind of, I don't know if it shows through on the camera as well, but yeah, the way the light catches it and stuff, it definitely helps add some detail here in a nice way. It's a jumper. Tile. Okay. Tile. Where's my last tile? There it is. Okay. Excellent. And get that guy in there. Alright. Cool. There's our wall. There is our wall. Flip this round. Get these on here. Like so. These are going to go right here. So this is bottom. I mean, well, they're at what I've been thinking of as the bottom of this wall, but of course it has not been placed on the model yet. It could go either direction. But let's see. First, we've got another structure to build here before we combine them all up. Alright, lots of tiling some jumpers here. Keep with the same colored effect, but getting the studs where we want them. Throwing stuff around, throwing it around. Not on purpose, but we're throwing it around. Okay. Now brackets here with studs. Jumper nestled right in there. Jumper at the bottom. Going to extend the bottom with L brackets. One more layer. Gap here. Gap is probably for this. Okay, so all these studs are to help us get these circular baddies on here. Like so. And then we're going to get this layer all in place. So building up from these jumpers here, let's increase number of studs so that we can get these pretty lights on here. The orange doesn't really pop on top of the brown. Maybe that's intentional. Maybe it's supposed to be kind of a muted light. I mean, it's not well lit in there, so I guess that makes sense. Beautiful details. More little beautiful details. Okay, it's looking nice. And then nest these in these little cradles here. And this just connects up. Okay, interesting. I was thinking this would be like, because I thought there's supposed to be like a door or something, so I thought maybe this would have some sort of movement to it, but I think it just goes right on here. Looks cool though. I mean, gives it more depth. Details and stuff in here. Looking pretty good. Okay, so right in between all these, this little X here, That's cool. A little button on that, and then up at the top, we've got more tiling here. Yeah, this looks pretty sweet. Looks good. Flip it. So these maybe go with the Technic pins on the main big base there to help anchor this in. Because this wall is not going to slide. No sliding allowed for this wall. Stationary. Strictly stationary. Okay, set that down for a minute. Pop a star on this song because I like it. Okay, so stud not on top, interesting bracket piece, and then hinge component on the back, like so, both sides. Pretty cool. Jumpers in here. Interesting. These jumpers. Maybe we need them, the back to be like this for some reason. These face opposite direction of this. Get some tiles on them. Okay. Wall bracket. Cover up that corner. Drop this in. So, and then mirror that on the other side. So, and then wow, just a monster wall of stud not on top pieces. Reminds me of like a wall of amplifiers at a big concert. This is going to connect behind this probably, I guess. Oh, yep, literally right now, okay. Goes right here. My goodness. Okay. Make sure we press all those in so everything's nice and secure. Very good. Oh, interesting. This is a printed piece. It's not a regular tile. No, no, no. It's got studs, so this goes in the back of this here. So this will be for C-3PO, and oh yeah, it's a little drill hole for R2-D2's special little guy. All right, so these are gonna connect to these guys right here. And then this stuff is going to drop down into these little slots. So these studs will be the only stud point of connection. Otherwise, it's just slotting into there. It feels incredibly sturdy for that, given that. And then we've got, because they're just T slots, these connecting to. I'm going to take it back apart because I want to see. Can't even get it off. Let me just look back. Okay. T-brick there. That's just one T-brick, but regardless, it's going to pass through a number of things, so these pegs go right through here. Adding another layer of durability. I mean, it felt incredibly secure already, honestly, but this is really strong for it being a wall based like that. And I'm guessing these are supposed to go right here. Because we definitely missed them somewhere. Yep. Fix. There. Right there. Ha ha ha. Okay. So there we go. That's bag number 2. So we're going to call it here for today. We'll keep the... Well, will we? I'm not going to online shop for 50 minutes. It's only been an hour 10. We'll do another bag. It's fine. The videos don't need to... Whatever. It's fine. We'll just do it. Just let me get some coffee and we'll do... If you're going to twist my arm about it, we'll do bag number 3 today. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Pet my kitty. You don't even need me right now. It's fine. Build more Legos. Ugh. Ugh. Gosh. I kid. This way there'll only be a little bit to wrap up next week. We'll roll the small set dice, yada yada yada. It'll be good. Ooh. Dropping pieces isn't good, but we got it. So we get some minifigures out this way. Looking nice. Let's see. Let's see, look at this. This is a $90 MSRP set. It, would take only 2 hours to build. I mean, especially if I wasn't on stream and I was just clocking through it and not chit-chatting and messing with music and stuff like that. We'd be ripping through this. Like, that is a $45 an hour rate of entertainment. Not a very good rate when you compare it to, like, a movie at a movie theater. Just saying. $90, a lot of Blu-ray action. Alright, so we got Leia torso here. Leia's got plain white legs. Just no print, just classic plain white Lego legs. I mean, they're appropriate for the minifigure. Got a couple faces for her. Wow. Neither of them really look scared, do they? Got her classic space buns here. Very cool. This hand's screwed on right. Okay. This is before Luke makes out with his sister. Spoilers! Spoilers for a movie series that's 50 years old. Give him no smiles. No smiles here. I mean, this is crunch time. Crunch time. Little Imperial blaster there. Storm trooping it up. And let's build a wall here. We will get to see how the trash mechanism works. It looks like it is attached to the wall. Looks like it is attached to the wall, which is really the only thing that would have made sense. So, let's see. Okay, so we've got our tracks to go into these guys. L shape. L shape. There it is. Okay. Adds a lot of strength to these. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, 1:35. Gotta keep an eye on the time. Boom. Here. Wow. Okay. Here and here. Longer ones. 4 longer? Yep. That's right. Okay, so very interesting structure so far. And a little... just a little track on the other side, so these will go in like a so to these tracks. You know, this is probably the other side here, like so. Yeah, and then this is your pusher, so you'll be able to slide this in. Boom, bang, boom. Very good. So this is the floor, and then we'll have a wall up. So let's see here. Cap off some of these pesky studs that we don't need. Obliterate every unnecessary stud. This is the vibe of this build. I don't mind exposed studs on things, but for a nice, like, detailed diorama like this, I guess it makes sense. So we'll set the floor aside as we build the wall here. Let's see. Leaving 8 studs, so yes, does sit flush over here, I believe. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just can't count that. 6, 7, 8. Yep. I was just making sure it went like this and not this. Can't see from the angle other than via counting, so. Okay. There we go. And we'll flip some studs out to the side here. All of these little struts. Like so. Boop. 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 And flippy dippy, flippy dippy, and what else? Some more 1x1 tiles. heard something. Would my parents show up an hour and 20 minutes early to when the people get here? They might. Wouldn't shock me. I'm not looking at my phone, so they could have called or texted. Would the people show up an hour early? Oh, I would hope not, but... Alright, so, yeah. Fudge these studs. You thought those were for structure? Nope. More tiles. More. Give me more tiles. Okay, and speaking of tiles, is the trash attached to the wall? I don't know if it is. Maybe it's on the floor. Maybe it's on the floor bit. And from there it folds. I feel like it must fold. I hope this is dynamic as I'm picturing it. If the trash is all very static, that will be kind of a letdown. $90. $90 MSRP. I don't know. These were on sale almost immediately too, at like a 20% discount, and that just feels like a cheap shot to me, because even at 20% off, really not worth it in my opinion. Held out. Never saw the Dagobah or the Trench Run ones at so substantial a discount. So we never picked those up. I think that's just going to be our rule for these dioramas. I mean, it's clearance or bust, basically. Deep discount or bust. Yep, we're covering all this up. Okay, so the trash is on the floor. Disorienting myself, okay? Get that mold marking facing in. Not that a mold marking would be out of place, given the gloopy nature of things here. I've done this all backwards. I've done it all backwards. Ta-da! Fuck. Okay. Easy fix. What, me? Pay attention? Why would it? That's nonsense. These are in the same position, so that's easy. And then just gotta flip all this stuff. Thankfully, these tiles are nice and easy to get off. With their little recession at the ridge. Just a simple fingernail does the trick. Okay, and we're back on track. Oh, my foot's falling asleep. Oops. Not a terrible mistake. We are all good. We're all good. Old markings. Can't deal with that one. It's visible on both sides. Top's probably more visible though, isn't it? Swap that. I swear, you gotta look for like an injection mold marking on like every piece in Lego now. It's quality is not what it once was. But in some ways. In other ways, the quality is still obviously impeccable. I mean, it's just, you know, it's a cost-cutting measure, I'm sure, but whatever. All right, set that off aside as well. Go in for another component here. Oops, independently. Oh no, not really. Didn't even have to look at the next page to see that that's not really what I thought. Okay. So we're just extending this down. And hey, even extending this down, okay. Alright, pressure wall. It's going to be nice and flat. Get some floor connectors here, 3 of them. Get some studs on the bottom of this big, beautiful monolith. There we go. Go right across, like so. Holds all these in place, very good. Ooh. Actually, keep more hinge components. Very interesting. These are just detailing them. That's a very nice use of them. A greeble, a half hinge greeble. I like a half hinge greeble. Can't imagine it's anything else. I don't know what we'd need 6 hinges here for. I mean, they'd be in each other's way. Even if these faced out, you know, then the middle one would. So I think it's greebling. Speaking of greebling, these are obstructed, so I'm pretty sure this is just greebling too. Looks cool. Nice that even the hidden parts of the set are looking nice. Okay, so put this on, so these gaps here are for these. Presto. There we go. Our wall is in place. Still got a lot of components here for trash making. So, matter of fact, oop, I missed a step. Go back to the floor. Floor time. Floor time. Skipped a whole page, basically. Just flipped the page too soon. Okay. That's okay. We have got it right here. None of this has been covered up. Easy, easy. I'm just turning the floor brown. Strengthening these disparate plates, connecting them horizontal to vertical. But we got those. Okay, so we just missed 2 whole steps because I was not paying attention. Okay, that's good. Now we're good. So we'll flip back to where we were. And now we've got a floor on which to build trash. Your trash, you spool. This thing, trash. These guys are cordially invited to be trash. Stack them on top of each other. This guy is trash. This thing is trash. What's this? Trash spool? Why, you get a little bit of trash on you. Trash. Here. Oops. Almost dropped it. This whole bag is only taking 20 minutes. It's a good thing we did this. Oh, got to pre-build a little trash. This trash has other trash on top of it. And that trash goes... Trash right here. Sorry, Luke. Knock down our minifigures. Preemptively, their crusher trap isn't even built yet. Maybe I've got them moving too far back. Yeah. Trash. This is trash. None of this trash looks like it will move. I really want some movable trash. You know, I want these to like bend up as it scrooches or something. Maybe we'll get to see something like that. Maybe we won't. Only time will tell. Pile up the trash. Here we go. Here we go. This could be moving. Moving trash, excuse me. Please, move. Moving trash. Even just a couple of pieces that move would, you know, go a long way, I think. Trash table held in place by some trash. Trashy trash, trash. Pile on the trash. Vent on the floor, it's a piece of trash. Tile on the floor, it's a piece of trash. Trash. Build an independent structure of trash. Trash. Trash, and a little trash antenna here. That's a nice little greeble. Think that? Oh yeah. Well, it goes up flush against the wall, so yeah, it's got to be bent out a little here. But does it go flush? Yeah, it goes flush. Sits on top of that gray guy. Okay, so there's some trash that could move, but probably, I mean, it's not going to be mechanized. This will move. Astromech droid leg. Oop. It's not gonna move. It's pretty convincing trash, though. Okay. Trash. Trash. Is it annoying? I should probably stop. Things that I think are funny are not always actually funny, in my experience. I won't say the T word anymore. We get an actual hinge here for once. Okay. Get this garbo into some cool shapes. This goes... Oh, this is supposed to go right here. Missed that on the last step. This garbo those right here. Straight and attention for now. We're probably going to angle that down. This is an interesting piece. A lot of fun little pieces in here, certainly. Yeah, definitely not going to move. Locking it into place on that one. So, click, lock. Okay. Oh, if this tube connects to this, I'm going to be so sad. But there's nothing left to put on there. This trash isn't going to move. Oh, I am devastated. Tube. Man, these pieces, incredibly valuable when you were a child. I mean, just up there for the most valuable in all of Lego. Alright, we're ready to slide it in here. Slide. Slide. Okay. This is pretty cool. So these all line up with these. Yeah, no, that's okay. I don't need to do that, thanks. I don't need ads. Okay. Yeah, so these slide into these slots here. Pretty cool. So it's not just these slots along the floor. There's also ones on the side here that... Yeah, Gozer, that's a cardboard box. You can't have it, though. There's still stuff in there. Boing, boing, boing. Okay. Gozer, I swear, fuck off. I'll kill you. I'll chomp you up with my chomp muscles. Alright, more greebling. And this is going to hold this guy. Bam. So that's the maximum allowable retraction. Very silly kitty. Just put the box away so he's not tempted. Still got a little more for tomorrow before this becomes a... I don't really want to teach him that it's okay to play with little Lego boxes in general. Come here, mister. Oh, that's a good kitty. You're a biggie boy. You're a biggie boy. Oh, that's right. I pay attention to you. That's what you really wanted. That's what you really wanted. Hi, sweet friend. Good boy. I'm almost done, Bubba. Then we'll play with some feather on the string or something. Get away from those. I'm serious. I'm serious. Okay. There we go. Yo! It's all good. And I don't want you to get fired. We don't want that. But yeah, pretty close to wrapping up here. But let's see, we got just a little bit more. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's pretty cool so far. Did I do this wrong? No, I'm just... the piece was hiding under my hand. Okay, very good. Like so. Alright, and then these guys is the end of the bag. So, no, where do those go? Where did those those go? In the trash probably somewhere. We'll figure it out in a second here. Yep, we are. That is a good reminder. We are moving to Fridays instead of Wednesdays. I've got my banner up at the top, so hopefully anyone that just popped by is able to see that as well. We'll make a post about it on Instagram and stuff like that as well. Thank you. Gotta try to be a good partner, you know? But yeah, it's going to be sweet. Fridays, that'll be nice. Potentially, could try to start it maybe even earlier, do a longer stream or something like that. But regardless, we're going to go for that. Check it out. Let me flip through these dang instructions. There's no way. There's 2 of these. I mean, where... I don't see where they would have, yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I don't even see where these pieces go, though. I mean, they can't be extra. Yeah, it moves. Yeah, pretty sweet, especially once they're both done. Pretty cool. A little more dynamic than some of the other displays. I mean, at the clearance price, awesome. Like, I think the set is cool. Definitely. You gotta do it real slow, though. Okay, let's flip back through here. But yeah, Fridays, definitely going to be cool, I think. Fridays will be nice. Oh, I see. Easy. Easy, easy. So it just goes shoop, right under here. How am I going to get it in there? Just kidding. I know how. Brick separator. Also be a brick applicator. Haha. There we go. Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much. Yes, we'll be back at it on Friday to finish this up. Finish it up and angle this down. Cool. And then this will connect. So this will maybe connect to something. Actually, make sure I'm not supposed to have done that already. Nope. But this will connect to something. Maybe it'll connect to something on this side, and then that'll... I mean, that's going to be some sort of movement. Like, whatever this is connected to, it's going to... You know... That's a little bit of dynamic movement, at least. A little bit will go a long ways. Hopefully there's at least something else that kind of raises via pressure, but I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah, pretty sweet one so far. Let's maybe get our minifigs in here. Of course, they should be like, you know, down in the sludgy, but we'll just pop them on here for now so that they're held in place while we're doing stuff over the next 9 days. These guys are right back here. We need to open the door for them. Pretty cool. All right. So yeah, we'll be back on Friday to finish this up. Definitely, you know, pretty much thinking about it exactly what I thought I would think about it. Like, for the list price, outrageously overpriced for what it is. I mean, $90 gets you. I mean, is this worth a quarter of the Lion's Night Castle? No, absolutely not. Getting it at a deep discount, very cool though. I mean, it's gonna look really nice, and like it's a pretty sweet model. So yeah, pretty awesome. Let's get our theme song pulled up here, and we'll wrap it up for today. We'll be back on Friday. Boom! See you next time.